Hello, this is Ron and welcome. You probably got here from my website page on roncooperphoto.com, in which I said if you're going to do black and white photography, get some sort of program. Do not use your camera or real simple programs to convert to black and white. Here we have two images of Denver Union Station. The one on the left is an approximation of what your camera will do with black and white, which is just simply desaturate all of the colors. The one on the right has been processed in Lightroom, and as you can see, we have a much more dramatic image. Lots of white along here, where over here it's just gray. This area is blah. This area is pretty good. And then a lot of detail up along these lines here. I'll show you another one. This is, on the left, just a desaturated image, and on the right, one that has been worked in Lightroom. First thing you'll notice is that the blacks are much more defined, a lot better image, a lot better detail, much higher contrast, and then you see the grunge on the bottle. And the texture on the tools is quite a bit better. This is an image that really isn't going to be a very good black and white image. But the reason I chose to use it is because it has so much color. We can really look at what happens in a black and white image and how you can change it. This, we can make so many different images out of this. None of them are going to be spectacular black and white images, but you will learn a lot about how it works. Over here you see that in Lightroom you have hue, saturation, and luminance. Hue is the colors. Saturation is how much of that color is there, and luminance is how bright is it. Black and white in a camera pretty much just takes down saturation. So if we go in here and we take each of these down, you'll come to a similar image to what the camera would give you. It's black and white. It's not spectacular, kind of flat, nothing great there. We can bring these all back up. Oops. Takes just a second to do this. Then we can go over luminance is how bright it is. So perhaps if we look at this red over here, or red here, and we take the red down, they fade away somewhat. This brings up the red. If we go to black and white, it's going to make a guess of what to do with this image. And you notice that it's not evenly desaturated, but now we can start playing with it a little bit. One of the fun ones that I like in this image is the orange. If we take orange and watch down in this area and up in the lights, if we take orange all the way down, you can see that there must have been a lot of orange in here because now we've gone black. If we take it up, we've gone really, really white in there. Yellow really affects the plants. Green will also affect the plants and some other things. Notice up in here. Aqua will give us a little bit of change up here in the windows. Blue will give us a lot of change in the windows. We've gone quite dark up in this area. And now we can take the windows almost to white. Purple, a little bit in the plants, a little bit on the sidewalk. And magenta, similar. So now you see that we can do quite a bit with this. Let's take the purple way down and the magenta way down. Now we've made this cupcake almost disappear. Magenta brings it up. Now we've got the cupcake back. So you can start going through this image and playing with what you want to highlight and what you want to get rid of. Notice in here, blue in this area, bring it down, bring it up, goes white, almost transparent. I kind of like it with a little bit of texture in here and the windows highlighted. Green, bring it down. H&R block over here really gets changed. Bring it up, quite a bit different there. So this is just a real quick demonstration of why you want to get some kind of application to deal with your images when you're shooting black and white. I hope that you enjoyed that. Let's go back to the library. This is in Denver City Park. This particular display was put in, I believe, in 1911. So it's pretty old. If I just go in here to black and white, not too great. But I can start playing with it. Bring the blue down. Red doesn't seem to do much. Orange darkens these leaves. Yellow gives us a little more. Let's see what the green does. Not sure I want to do much with that. Aqua. Purple. Hardly anything. Most images don't have much purple and magenta in them. But anyway, there's that one. There's a before and there's an after. So I hope that you enjoyed this little demonstration. Oh, let's go back to this one here. Real quickly, go to black and white. We have yellow along here, yellow in here. We can really change those. We go to black and white. Take the blue to black. Red. Down, orange. Down. Yellow, I can either highlight or take those out of there. Green. Aqua. Taking most of these way down. But anyway, there's a quick view of that one that we made a little bit better. Get a pretty good line on the highlights on this architecture here and over here that we couldn't see before. So there it is before, there it is after. Obviously we can do a lot more work with this. I think I processed that original one in Adobe Camera Raw and Photoshop. Thank you very much for watching and enjoy. Go out there and shoot some black and white.